Okay, this is part 2 of the video I started about my response to the US election result. If you are seeing me for the first time, this is Pastor Moji Alawiye. My friends call me PMA, and that's okay. Okay, so I said, the last thing I said was about God asking me to read Genesis chapter 11 on the day of the election. By the way, I've not heard the news. I just woke up that morning and I was seeking the face of God about what my husband told me the previous night. He said to me that the way the election is going, Trump may win. So I was seeking the face of God the next day in my quiet time, and the Lord asked me to read Genesis chapter 11, and I read Genesis chapter 11. It was about the people having one language, agreeing together to build a tower of Babel, and the Tower of Babel to be tallest, be the tallest building in the world. And God said that with this agreement that they have together, they will not be able, that nobody will be able to stop them. So God had to go there and confuse their language, so they were not able to do that. So I was wondering, what is God saying to me? And God is saying to me that He has disrupted the intentions of the wicked. That is about the Tower of Babel. If you want to know more about this thing, send me an inbox. I'll be able to reveal to you. There are people, some of my people are inboxing me individually, and I send voice note to them about what God is telling me. So at this time, what is important for us? Why am I making this video? To let you know that it's not the time for you to go to Facebook and start confusing people and saying Trump is the God of something, is the deliverance, and making videos about how Kamala is the devil, or trying to make video about how Kamala is supposed to win the election. No, what God is saying to us, that this is the time for Christians to win. It's an advantage for us to rise up, to take the bulls by the horn and go where God has sent us. This is not the time for us to do trial by error ministry anymore. This is not the time for you to say, if I do this ministry, if it doesn't work, I'll do another one. If I write this book, if it doesn't work, I'll open church if it doesn't work out. No, we do not have that time no more. This is the time for you to be conscious of what God wants you to do at this time. We're having an international ministers conference coming up in Nigeria, and the theme is wholeheartedly. And the purpose is for you to put your heart into what you are doing and ask, is this what God wants me to do at this time? There is no time to waste money. There's no time to waste resources, to waste travels. We must be conscious of what we are doing at this time, that we are under God. Do not let that you are doing program that does not glorify God. Be sure that the program you are doing is under God. What you are doing is under God, because in the next 2 years is when God is going to give influence to a lot of Christians across the world, so that we can make the impact God needs us to make before the rapture will take place. Everybody knows that Jesus is coming soon.